Alright, guys, let's take a quick break from our portrait and talk a little bit about colors before jumping into painting. Procreate, just like other drawing softwares, offers many versions of the color wheel, and every artist should be using whatever they feel more comfortable with. But over the years, thanks to a painting class, I discovered the benefits of using the HSB values. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today.
Values as three main controllers: hue, saturation, and brightness, or also called value. The first controller is called hue. We can consider this as our pigments chart, where we can find our color at the purest of their form, without any interactions from saturation or brightness, which are both set to 100%. When I introduce the saturation to this, now I can control the intensity of my color. So the question I ask myself is how much hue, how much tint I want in it. This will depend on the level of saturation, of course. I'm going to show you this transition by moving the saturation handle from 100% all the way to 0% without touching the brightness. We notice that as we lower the saturation, our color becomes less intense until it reaches white, which is basically no color at all. Imagine having a color palette in your hands with a drop of green on it. Working with saturation, it's like adding white paint to that green. The more white you add, the less intense the green will be. So basically, if we were to work with just the hue and the saturation, we wouldn't be able to obtain any darker color than the pure colors. So our third handle will be the brightness or value, which allows you to control how much light is in that color. We know with the absence of light, all we have is black. In fact, that's exactly what you would get if you set your brightness to 0%, no matter how you move the other handles. As I increase the brightness, I'm allowing more light in that color. So once you understand what the purpose of these values is, it's just about playing with this to find your color.